6:45 in the morning. It is freezing cold and I'm going for a swim. It is so cold. This is the reason I never want to own a car. So I've got this Chrome plugin. It's called Momentum. Let me show you. Basically what happens when I open a tab, it tells me, good morning, Ron. What is your main focus for today? And just seeing that, you know, every time I wake up in the morning and I start working, it's really important, because I had lots of days where I had so much stuff to do that the day just went by and I didn't really get the most important things done. So when I have that question in my mind first thing in the morning, it really focuses me on what I have to do. Today my main focus is getting everything, all the final stuff ready for our new marketing class that's being launched tomorrow. And if I can get that done before lunch, then that means I can do like much more than, you know, the most important stuff. Everything else is extra on that day. That'll be wonderful. I'll go in detail, you know, in another video how I manage my tasks and everything, but just basically I have something that I do weekly. I plan my tasks weekly, and then every morning I write what are the tasks that I have to do for that day. So yeah, gonna try and do that right now. It's lunchtime and I did complete everything important that I had to do for today, so now I'm off to lunch with a couple of guys I did work for a couple of months ago. I'll tell you more about it later. I knew I was going out for lunch, but I didn't expect this kind of fancy restaurant for lunch. And the funniest thing that happened is when we went out of the office, a girl just came in and was like, "Are you Ron Sega?" And I was like, "Yes." "Oh, I'm reading your blog." And and the guy was like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you were famous." Just another one of the benefits of writing a blog, and then your clients find out that you write a blog. That's funny. So the guys I just met with, they're a company that I've worked with a couple of months ago. They were referred to me by another client that I'm working with, and I helped them. You know, they had this vision about their company, but they didn't have any designs or product yet, and I helped them get the first thing, you know, done. And they went to Silicon Valley to meet some potential clients and show them the designs, and now they came back and they wanted to meet me, and so I went to meet them and listen to the feedbacks and how the design worked for them. It was very important. And the CEO took me to lunch, like much more expensive lunch than I expected, and that was nice, and told me that they want to continue working with me, which is, you know, obviously the best compliment that you can get. But the thing is that now I'm currently so busy, not even so busy, like even overworked. I got too much work to do, and that's not necessarily a good thing, you know, if you want to keep the standard of your work high. But I'm really trying to think hard about how to find a way to keep working with them, because I see it as an investment, and that's something I want to talk to you about. I see design. That's my wife. Wait a second. Sorry, be back in a minute. Sorry, I had to go bring my wife something. So what I wanted to tell you is that I have this idea of becoming a design investor. I mean, just like investor, they put money in a company and they get a piece of equity that if the company grows and succeeds, they get, you know, much more than the money they put in. So I see the same with design instead of money. I put in design effort, and for that effort I think I should receive equity for the company. And I'm working with startup companies, so that's actually giving equities part of the compensation that they're used to give their employees and stuff. So what I've been thinking as more clients I'm taking, I want to start replacing, instead of taking money, receiving equity. And I'm finally in the position where I have enough revenue stream coming in so I can start making more equity deals to get equity instead of money. And this company that I was meeting today, they're really interesting, so I'll try to think how I can make that investment on my part, to put in design and maybe find a way to receive equity for that. That's what I'm trying to thinking about. Anyway, going back to work now, and I'll catch you tomorrow.